So for my first duology, yes, I'm so excited. We're going to read. Hey to all my book lovers and fellow book dragons. If you're new here, hi, my name is Meredith and welcome to my channel where we like to talk about all things books. On today's video, we're going to be doing my TBR for the month of August. I cannot believe school's about to start back. The summertime is dwindling really quickly. My kids will be going back to school in a couple of weeks, so I'm a little anxious about this month, just a tad, because we have school stuff, school clothes, school shopping, school supplies, getting everyone ready to go back into a normal routine, and I'm nervous about how my reading's gonna go. But we're gonna have good thoughts and promote lots of reading time, hopefully. Hopefully we're gonna get to a smooth transition in the next few weeks and it won't really hinder my reading. But anyway, with all of that said, we're going to jump right into today's video. I am going to be doing 4 books to pull prompts out of my TBR jar for the month of August, and then I'm going to start doing a new prompt starting in August. We're going to see how it goes, and it's going to be 1 duology a month, and I'm going to read that duology in a reading vlog, and then each month post a duology reading vlog, and probably most of the time there'll be spoilers so that y'all can go along with me in this journey of reading duologies together. I've wanted to start this, so I'm excited, and I feel like I've figured out a way to do it, because I feel like if I do a TBR jar for it and I pull a specific duology to read, then that'll make me like, okay, let's read it, let's do this, and instead of just being so overwhelmed by all the books that I want to read. And so I just figured that this would be the best way to do that. So that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to start. And the first thing we're going to do, because I have both jars, first we're going to pull out from the prompts for just basic reading. I have a lot of books that I want to read, a lot of things in mind, a lot of series that I want to read for the month of August. Like I said, I'm going to be easy on myself because school's going to be starting back and I have no idea how all that is going to get, but we're going to do it. We're going to get through it. So I pulled a lot out. All right. This prompt says a popular book you haven't read. So this could be a lot of different things, which is easy to decide from, but then it makes me nervous because what if I pick a book and it could go with a different prompt and then I got to figure out something else. All right, let me think real fast. I think what I'm going to do, which is going to help me in the long run, because I am doing the Folk of the Air trilogy. I'm doing a reading vlog for that currently, and it will help me if I put the next book. It's not cheating because it's my TBR and I want to read these books anyway, and it's just adding a plus that I'm doing a reading vlog with them. So I think I'm going to do The Wicked King by Holly Black. Yeah, I'm going to do that with that prompt. That's definitely a popular trilogy, so that's a popular book, and it will continue and it will help me move along and hopefully wrapping up that trilogy in the next several weeks. So 1 down, 3 to go. All right. I keep trying in my head when it's time to edit these videos, I keep trying to think that I look and hold the jar and pause. So maybe if I have to weirdly cut something out, that it will then cut into the next part of my video. I know y'all don't even care, but I'm just saying, sometimes I feel like I move so fast and I talk so fast that when I edit, the cuts that I have to do in the videos end up being weird. But I digress. So, the author's name has a middle initial. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. Let me think. I mean, the author's name has a middle initial. Do you think it counts if it's J. Curl. I mean, okay, so here's one dilemma. So I have a couple of ideas. So Sarah J Maas, House of Earth, is it The House of Earth and Blood? I have not read that series. I do want to read that series. I just haven't picked it up. So that could be an option. I have, what is Melissa K. Rorick, the Lady of Darkness series. I'm currently almost done with Lady of Darkness, so I could put the next book, which I don't even know what it's called, but I could put that on. Or I could do my own thing and put, I do want to read this. It's called Bow Before the Elf Queen. I don't know why I said it like that. Bow Before the Elf Queen by J.M. Curl. So there is a middle initial. There was no specifics in this that says that it can't have a middle initial and an initial for the first name. So I'm just flopping things around. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Bow Before the Elf Queen on there. So that's official for that one. All right, we're gonna do the third prompt. We're doing 4 books this month. For the month of August. It's a big month, busy month. Let's see, a book with water on the cover. Why are all my prompts so hard this month? Water on the cover. I'm definitely gonna have to look and see if there's water on this book that I'm thinking about. So I will be back. Okay, so third prompt, yes. A book with water on the cover. I did check just to make sure, and there are waves and little raindrops. And so we're going to do Between Tides and Thunder by, by Lena Kazak. Between Tides and Thunder by Lena Kazak. So I am very excited about this. This is a romantasy standalone, so I'm excited about that. Okay. Fourth and final. Oh gosh. Prompt. I'm nervous. We're not gonna, well, you know what? I put these in here before I decided to do what I was gonna do with the duology prompts, but this is to read a duology. So I could cheat and say that this would be for that, and then that gives me 3 books plus the duologies for this month, which would probably make August easier with school going on or coming back. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think that I'll probably pull that prompt out. I think there's a couple in here like that before I decided that I was gonna do a completely separate jar for duologies completely. So we're just gonna pull those out when they come, as they come. All right, so a contemporary romance. Oh, you guys, there's nothing in my head right now to want to do a contemporary romance. This is not where I'm at in life. We're going to put on here Ricochet. I think that's what it's called. Ricochet is the second book in the Addicted series by Krista and Becca. And then let's go ahead. So this is how this is going to go. I'm going to add duologies that I want to read as they come out, as they get completed, as I find them. Some of these are way newer, some of these are older. Some of these have been on my TBR for years, so I do not even remember what they're about, but I added them to my jar. Some of the duologies that I talked about in my last video, they're not in here because they haven't been completed yet. I'm super nervous because I really want to do a good duology for my first, like one that I'm like super excited for my first reading vlog. And I should just like pick it myself, but I just feel like this is more fun. And also it takes you out of your comfort zone of what you would have probably chose to read to begin with. I've noticed that with my summer reading vlog. So I have a lot going on with reading vlogs. Okay. All right. I hope it's a good one. Okay. So for my first duology, yes, I'm so excited. We're going to read The Frost and Nectar duology by C.N. Crawford, which will have Frost and Ambrosia. That's the 2 books. I'm so excited about this. This is a fae romantasy, and it's a slow burn. At least that's what I've been told. So I'm super excited to read this. This makes me happy. And obviously the goal is to read both of those in the month of August. And then eventually, hopefully, I want to do complete trilogies with reading vlogs as well. But some of those, I'm thinking that that's going to be like a every 2-month ordeal. But I'm going to have like several different reading vlogs going on. I'm doing 2 reading vlogs right now. I'm trying to finish the summer reading vlog before the kids go back to school. And then this trilogy reading vlog that I've already started, the Folk of the Air trilogy. I'm so glad that I did end up getting at least that got put on here with my TBR, because I got overwhelmed last month. My TBR is quite unfinished from last well, we're still in July, but by the time it'll be almost over by the time this posts. So my goal is to have several reading vlogs being done and completed each month so that I can have them just rolling over into the next month. But until then, I am currently into doing 2 reading vlogs, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just jabbering now. So let's go back. I'm going to write these down so I know what's what, and then we're going to review what I'm reading for the month of August. So a popular book you haven't read. We're going to continue the Folk of the Air trilogy, and it's going to be The Wicked King. And then, of course, we're going to be reading the Frost and Nectar duo together for a reading vlog, Frost and Ambrosia. Contemporary romance. We put Ricochet on here. And maybe the TBR will make me read it, but I got to be in the mood for contemporary romance. So we shall see how that goes. I am in the mood for historical fiction, so we'll see. The author's name has a middle initial. We put Bow before the Elf Queen. I always say we like we're doing this together, but we are going through this together. A book with water on the cover. I'm so excited to read this book, Between Tides and Thunder. I really hope that this book is as good as I've seen on BookTube. So yeah, that's it. And we went from having 5 books a month to 6 books because of the duology, but hopefully it'll all be okay and it'll all work out. I hear my husband. I wonder if you can hear him. Okay.
Am I on YouTube?
Yeah, you are. Love you. Sorry, I get embarrassed already. I'm talking to a camera and then to nothing, I feel like, and then my husband comes in here. Anyway, so I think that's it. That is the TBR for August. Hopefully I can get all that done. I will continue doing library hauls and reading books from the library. There were things that I was unable to put on my TBR that I do. I am very interested in reading, and we'll probably try to get some of the books from the library. I know I want to continue the Bone Season series. Is it called the Bone Season? I think that's what it was called. The second book in that series is called The Mime Order. It was just so good. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I do not know if it's deemed a romantasy. There was no romance in the first book, not really. But it was just such a fun book, such a fun read. So I do want to continue that. That is something that I want to read. I have to, it's behind me. Hopefully I still have a week. I can get through a little bit of my TBR. I need to read The Clockwork Angel, but that is not for August. And then I do have this other book. I think it's called Angel's Blood. It's I got from the library. It's a series, an old school series. I thought about maybe doing, I don't know, it's a really long series. I don't know if I'm gonna do a reading vlog for that, but I do want to do some kind of old school series. I've thought about doing, I think it's Rice Ann. Is that her? I don't know. The vampire, like the original like vampire books. I don't know. The my mind is blank. Anyway, so this is my TBR, and those are some of the books that I'm kind of in the mood for reading. I want to read The Poison Daughter. I really want to do like so many things. I really want to do a reading vlog of standalone fantasies, 3 of them. Definitely not doing 5 like the summer reading vlog that I'm doing now, but three books, only 3. I want to do a reading vlog and just of reading them, seeing if they're as good as people say they are. And I also I want to get into heavier fantasy that's not anything to do with romance. There are several things. I think there's one, The Poppy War, I think is one. It's a trilogy I want to read. It's called The Jade City, I think. I want to give that a try. I think that's a trilogy. So I'll probably do trilogy vlogs for those. And like I said, I think that's going to be like every 2 months kind of thing. We will see, because if they're super heavy fantasy reads, something like that might take longer. But I have all kinds of other trilogies, romantasy trilogies I want to read. And I also, I don't know, like, there's so much out there that I want to try, like Christian fiction or Christian romance novels. I want to dip my toe into a lot more historical fiction, because I absolutely loved the Kristen Hannah, The Nightingale. I'm definitely moving on with that. I want to try, I am waiting for Red Rising at the library. I'm just waiting for that book and to start that series, that journey. I might even vlog it, because I think originally it's a trilogy. The first 3 books are. I don't know what the other books in the series are about, if they carry over into some other characters. I have no idea, but I want to deep dive into Brandon Sanderson. I want to read Mistborn. There are so many things that I want to do, and I feel like there's just not enough time. There's not enough time to do it all in. But so send me your recommendations, books that you've enjoyed reading. I don't even know. I've even considered like literary fiction. I think there's a book that I have on my TBR of a lit fic that I want to try to read. Just broadening my horizons, and I'll always go back to fantasy, always go back to romantasy. That will always be my number 1, but I do enjoy lots of different books. So, and I just have to be in the mood. But that is it for this video. I hope you like videos like this. If you like TBR videos, subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment down below. Please let me know your recommendations, book genres that you enjoy reading, your favorites, and some of your favorite books in those genres. Like I said, I am open to trying new things and broadening my horizons, and who knows, maybe I'll end up falling in love with all kinds of different genres and then leave romantasy behind. Doubtful, but it'll still be, books are books, and I just love reading them. So I'm done rambling, and I think I'm done with this video. Yeah, that's the word. And I'm excited for I'm excited for my duology reading vlog that's going to be coming up, and I'm almost done with my summer reading vlog. I'm so close. There's a book that I do not know if I'm going to be able to pick up from the library. The list is so long and I have to get it done. I don't have to. I can do it whenever. But I don't want to put a summer reading vlog out in the middle of the fall. I want to do it right before the kids go back to school. And they go back super like halfway through August. So I need it posted at least a week before they go back to school. That's just my brain. That's how it works. So anyway, that's it. And I'll see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.